Anti-Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out a new series with Laid Back Camp Season 1, Episode 1. I'm excited for this because when this show first came out, I saw how cozy it was going to be and I really wanted to watch it, but then there was other stuff going on, so I never got around to it. And I felt because it's cozy season, holiday, there aren't any anime that I know of, except for a few films, that are specifically Christmassy holiday themed. There are like episodes in those shows that happen to be more wintry, cozy, but this series felt like it fit into that cozy slice of life pocket. Maybe. I don't know anything about the show yet. I haven't really watched it other than it's about camping, probably some cooking, campfires. I don't entirely know, but it seems like it's going to fit into that cozy, maybe slightly wintry vibe, because from what I believe from the title of this episode, the first episode, it's about Mount Fuji. I don't know. We're gonna jump into it, and I just wanted to have something anime themed for all of my fun kind of Christmassy holiday winter vibes that we're getting for the month of December. So let's just get into episode 1. I'm so excited. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, it's already feeling cozy. I miss campfires. Whenever I smell wood fires this time of year, it makes me so nostalgic. I don't know why we're not getting any faces. Feels like we have a POV of some kind. Cute. The character design. This feels like slightly ominous, though. To be like, look how happy they are all together. I don't know, maybe I've just been like ruined by other anime that I'm like on the edge. Oh, is it like a camera? Like a phone camera? That's so cute. Oh! Is their mustache? Oh, it's upbeat. Like the funky bass, the bells. I feel like I'm already smiling so big. I'm like, oh, there's Puppy. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be exactly in that pocket of what I want. Just like something cozy, comedic. I feel like I've been slightly ruined by other anime though, that I'm like suspicious of anything that I'm like, this seems very happy and cute. Wholesome. What's gonna happen? Oh, look, Puppy has a little coat. Those are multiple puppies. I think there's probably gonna be some good food in this. Like it's gonna look fantastic. Oh, it's a little like rocket ship, but it's the tent. Oh, I think this is gonna be so cute. Please don't break my heart, really, honestly. Oh, did the puppy have little like bunny ears on? What's happening? Gosh, that's a very tall hill that you're trying to bike up. With quite a bit of supplies. This feels like, I don't know, early winter. I guess I can't really judge because Canada winter is a little bit different than other parts in the world where I'm like, oh, like, there's literally like a snowstorm happening right now. So, as I'm filming this. So I'm like, my idea of winter is slightly different than other parts in the world of what winter looks like, but the kind of darker foliage makes me think either late autumn or early winter. gorgeous artwork already. Like the scenery. Okay. Thank you for giving me a date. November 4th. What a sharp. Is she sleeping outside? Is she one of those characters? I mean, as someone who could sleep anywhere, mood. That's what I was thinking. Taking a sleep on a bench like that in the cold. Rin? You have to get your own firewood? It is quite late in the year to be camping, but it fits with my vibes that I need. Oh, I guess if we're camping outside, then you would have your own firewood, right? We're just like checking into like, I'm assuming like a campsite, perhaps? I thought we were staying in like a hotel. I don't really know how camping works in other countries. Canada is mostly empty land. Mood to be like, I love that there aren't people around. Especially like by the water like that. It's usually so busy if you're camping near any kind of water in the summer. So it almost sounds like it's some kind of wind instrument, but it almost sounds like bagpipes. And my brain was like, for a second, it might be, but like buried in some of the production, but it might be a different kind of wind instrument. Cozy. You got like all the equipment. Look at you go. Oh, curry noodles. I'm gonna be so hungry during this series, I feel like. I haven't made curry in so long. I should. I would always make a campfire. I grew up around like wood stoves and stuff that and like wood fires outside and stuff that it just feels so comforting to be around a wood fire that I would get away with it in the middle of summer if I could. Ooh, you gotta keep good hold of your book. What was that about not starting a fire? The smoke keeps the bugs away. I guess it's cold enough that you wouldn't have to worry about it, but oh, not to get distracted by squirrel, but cute. I love the like hello and then the sparkles. I would just use some newspaper. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the popping you gotta be careful of. Yeah, it really depends on the camps. I used to go camping all the time that I'm like oddly sinister there for a bit. I just thought of all of that and then just like bathroom. Did you fall off the bench? A little. She moved quite considerably. I'm assuming from the opener that we're going to become friends. Because she was the one with the phone, right? Oh, I don't like that you gave the pine cones a voice and then we lit them on fire. I've become attached. But you won't freeze. You're not gonna invite her? I mean, you keep thinking about her. I'm just saying. Not very talkative, is she? Oh, puppy! I'm assuming that is a friend or someone that we live with? Related to? I don't know. I'm assuming we'll get a backstory at some point. At least some basic information. Look at the gorgeous soft lighting. I also really love the music. It's like playful, but still relaxing. It's the pink-haired girl, isn't it? I'm just assuming she would have a name like Sakura with that pink hair. Shouldn't be reading in that low of light anyway. It'll wreck your eyes. Not to go paternal. You're going to leave the fire unsupervised? You better not. This is why having a buddy is great. And the girl is gone. I'm assuming Sakura? Hmm. Ooh! Was I expecting a bit of a jump scare? What? Why did we run away? I mean, I guess it's a stranger while you're camping out by yourself, but don't lead her back to your camp. Are we just socially awkward? Oh, poor thing. That's what you get for taking a nap at a random place. She's a little scattered brained. Isn't she? Yeah, what's the food situation like? Oh, I guess ramen. As we established in the title of the episode. True. Do we know? Oh, I was gonna say. I feel like she needs to be supervised at all times. What'd you get for sleeping out in the cold? I feel like I did, and I have like a similar vibe. I'm a little more friendly to strangers, I suppose. I don't immediately run away. Do we not have people we could take with us? What about the person we were texting? I feel like we're gonna get some kind of story, right? We're gonna learn about these characters, probably around the campfire. I like how I was talking before about how the music felt very playful, and yet there was still kind of a serenity to it. But now that who I'm assuming is Sakura has been introduced, her music around her has more of a upbeat feeling to it, which I feel like kind of fits with her personality more, right? It's like the more tranquil, kind of minimalistic sound was more of Rin, and then for Sakura and telling everyone otherwise, uh, there's more of like a jaunty feeling to it, which I think probably fits with her. I mean, she seems to be a bit scatterbrained and go with the flow, but she's still alive, so I guess it's been working out for her. Love the change of perspective. I don't know, how old is she? We didn't establish it. Did the moon come out? Did the clouds clear? Love the contrast of the blue of like the scenery and then like the fire being this focal point of orange. that our sister that we live with? Oh. I mean, fair enough. You need to take it with you. Did we not leave? I was gonna say, how are we gonna meet up again? I mean, I guess calling or texting her will only work if she actually has her phone, which seems to be a not a given. Love it, like whistling. I like that. What a weirdo. I guess I'll add her number though. A big tent? I mean, enough that we can have more friends? What's wrong with that? I guess some people don't like that, but again, I find it oddly comforting to smell wood fire, so I'm just like smiling so much about this. I honestly think this is so wholesome, which is what I wanted. That's what I expected it to be. I just didn't know what kind of story route we were gonna go. Like the scenery is beautiful, the character design is really cute, the music is really beautiful. I love the time and space that is put in it. Like we stuck with an inn on her like bike ride to get to like the campsite. We stayed on her setting up her camp. Um, I love just having these moments of like letting the scenery breathe. Those were some of the characters we saw at the beginning, right? Um, but you know, like there's so much breathing room around the series that it isn't trying to have like super up, like fast paced. I'm assuming that's the person we were texting. I got to get distracted again, but it isn't concerned with pacing so much as uh like atmosphere. So we go to the same school. Oh, I mean, winter camping means a whole different thing in Canada. I mean, that's not untrue. Okay, so we're gonna be, I'm assuming, introduced to the outdoor activities club in the next one. So cute. I really like that. Honestly, I was expecting cozy vibes. Like I was saying at the beginning, I was expecting something that was a little bit more slice of life, mundane stuff like for camping, right? I was expecting something that was a little bit more laid back and didn't have a ton of plot heavy things. I wasn't expecting super fast paced, but this honestly had a lot more breathing room in it than I was expecting. I feel like even with a slice of life, they don't hold on a lot of actions quite as much as this one. Again, like I was saying, setting up the camp, we held on that and really went through all these different steps, but it wasn't quickly edited together, right? I feel like more often if a character is setting up a camp like that, we'll get more quick editing between the different things. It might not be like super choppy and fast paced, but there'll be more of that instead of having these held out actions, or even the establishing at the beginning of her being on her bike, biking towards this campsite. We held on that for a lot longer than I feel like other shows would. And I love that for this. I love that we're getting that breathing room. We're really slowing down because that is the vibe of why I'm assuming Rin goes on these camping trips and the other characters love these camping trips, is having that breathing room. And I'm sure when more characters get introduced, maybe that'll mix up a little bit, because I feel like we're going to get some more character dynamics that are going to be a little bit more chaotic than Rin is. She seems to be fairly subdued and quiet in contrast to some of the other personalities. So we'll see how that evolves as more characters come in. Hey, if you guys want to keep watching it, I want to keep watching it, just if it's going to be on the channel or not, because I really liked the vibe of that. And I feel like I was just smiling the whole time. I don't know how much input I might have if there isn't like a whole lot going on plot wise, but I thought that the music was really cool. The fact that it has like a different vibe to the music depending on which character is in it. I was like, oh, I really like this kind of serenity with a little bit of a quirky, upbeat kind of lilt to it when we had just Rin as one of the characters. But then as we introduced another character who was more scatterbrained, more all over the place, having the music pick up and have a different vibe to it. I wonder if that will continue to evolve as other characters get introduced. Usually that's what happens, is that there's a certain character to the music to match with the character on the screen. But I think that for a show like this, where you're going to have that breathing room, you're going to have all these held moments where there's going to be like fairly low action stuff happening visually. It's going to be more scenic shots, establishing shots. You're going to need the music to carry some of the storytelling. I'm interested to see how that kind of evolves as the series goes on. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see some more episodes of this. I think that it's a really nice addition to the channel, and I just have a smile on my face, and I'm excited to see what the other episodes have for me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.